Hey, what's up, Hyde Park family? My name is Steven Cyphers, and I have the privilege of serving as the student pastor here at Hyde Park Baptist Church. I want to tell you guys a little bit about myself slash a need that we've got going on here in the student ministry. And so, just to tell you about myself real quick, I love doing student ministry, man. I've been doing it for a little over a decade now, and it is just the best, right? Like it is always active, there's always something going on. But what I love about student ministry is it's always the age, usually the age, sure, that students start to get it, right? That they start owning their faith, that they start taking it seriously. And so I love being able to be a part of that, right? Getting to walk them through that steps of what it means to take your faith seriously. And your faith is no longer just your parents, but it's your own. And so I know that's something each one of you parents would want as well. And so what I believe about student ministry is that this is going to sound cheesy, right? That they are the future, right? But I want our student ministry, right? Our students to be the tip of the spear, right? To be the ones that are pushing back darkness, that are impacting our culture. And I believe our students can do that, right? Which is why I love reaching student ministry, because they have that power and that belief and capability, right? And so, them as being disciples of Jesus, right? And so one of the ways that we do that is through our grow groups on Sunday mornings. And so we meet for our grow groups at 9:45 on Sunday morning. What we do is a thing called table groups, right? And what that looks like is that we meet on Sunday mornings, right? We meet all together. We do a fun game time. We do announcements. Eventually, I'd like to start doing a kind of a worship band, a student band on Sunday mornings as well. And then we do a master teacher time, right? And that's just a short time where myself or one of the student staff members would share maybe 10 or 15 minutes on a lesson, right? Whatever topic we're currently studying. And then we dismiss into table groups. And table groups is where it really starts to happen, right? That is where students meet with students in their own age and gender, led by an adult volunteer to go through a lesson that we provide for them, right? But that gives students the ability to be able to put their hands into the lesson, right? To actually dialogue and discuss what it is we're talking about rather than just me talking at them, right? And so that gives them a chance to interact a little bit. And so I need those, right? I need table group leaders. And so I am looking for some table group leaders to join us in our student ministry and doing what we want to do as a ministry, right? As we impact students, as we equip students, that sort of deal, right? And so the sort of leaders I'm looking for are the kind of leaders that believe in students, right? The kind of leaders that want to see students' lives change, that want to impact this generation, that want to grow, and that want to be a part of something like that. I need leaders that can be consistent, because I think you understand that when somebody is able to be consistent, right, that is there every week, that is always prepared, that is ready to go, ready to rock, right? Like that those are the leaders that can make the best impact in a student's life. If you have a leader that's hardly ever there or hardly ever present, well, then I think you understand that it makes it hard for a student to make a connection with that leader, that it's going to take a longer amount of time. And we want to be as fruitful and as intentional with the time that we have as we can when we have it, right? Another thing that I hear from leaders often when I'm talking to them about being table group leaders or being involved in the student ministry or something like that is that they're intimidated by the idea of having to teach or lead students. And this is what I would say to that. One, students aren't animals. As much as you believe a middle school student might be, they won't eat you alive, right? And so remember, the second thing is this, right? Remember how insecure you might have been when you were in middle or high school, okay? And so I know that might take us back to a dark place for some of us students, right? But you remember that those times, man, where you're trying to impress people, or you just didn't know where you belonged, or you wasn't sure what you believed in, or you're so passionate about some naive thoughts, or whatever it might have been, right? To just remember what you were like when you were younger. The third thing is this: I don't leave my leaders out to dry. I want to equip you, I want to resource you, I want to help you and develop you to execute the very vision that we've talked about, right? Reaching this generation of students for Jesus. And so that's my pitch, right? That's what I'm asking. That's what I wanted to reach out and make this video for, is to ask if any of you adults, would be interested in joining the student ministry and being a part of what we've got going on. I would love to talk to you about it. If you email me or call me, please don't feel like that's a guaranteed commitment. I'm locked in for a year or anything like that, right? I'd love to answer questions, see how you can best fit into whatever we've got going on, okay? So please reach out to me. Please reply to this email and let me know what you're thinking. Let me know what questions you have, because I want to be there and I want to do this together with you guys, okay? Thank you so much for watching this video. I know it wasn't super short, but I'm grateful for it, and I hope that you can be a part with us. Thanks.